And I always tell the HQ, I was like, hey, lay down Thor's hammer. Like, I have no mercy for anyone who opens up a fake Fit Body Boot Camp. From time to time, we've even had actual franchisees who own one, but popped open 2 more elsewhere using the same systems. And we don't find out until a new territory, someone wants that territory. They go, yeah, but there's already a Fit Body there. No, there's not. We're looking on our map.
Now you've got this massive empire in Fit Body Bootcamp. When you started that, did you start it yourself and you're like, this was your #1 gym? Or did you start it as a plan to grow a franchise and grow massive?
No. So not enough people ask that question. Thank you, Tony, for asking that question. And because I would never take full credit of starting Fit Body Bootcamp myself. And in fact, I wrote a book recently and I don't take credit for it in the book. One of my coaching clients, because I coach and consulted personal trainers after I sold my 5 gyms, he had a one-on-one personal training gym. And he said, hey, I think this whole boot camp group training thing is the way to go. I said, well, then go out there and train people in the park. Like, have one of your trainers train people in the park. This way you've got the exclusive high-end personal training doing one-on-one. And you've got people who can't afford the high-end stuff paying $150, $200 a month for boot camp. He goes, yeah, but I think there's a better way to do it. I said, what do you think it is? He goes, I think we can do it indoors. I go, look, as your coach, I'm not going to ask you to go and sign a lease and build out a indoor boot camp. I go, but I got an idea. There's a gymnastics center like 3 doors down. What do they do in the mornings? He goes, nothing. Those kids don't go into gymnastics until after school. Well, let's walk in there and offer to pay them $500 a month and see if they'll let us put some dumbbells in there and some basic equipment, train people in the group. We did, and they did. And for $500 a month, we were training clients from 5 a.m. to 11 a.m. So about 3 to 4 sessions, workout sessions is what we call them. We don't call them classes, we call them sessions, just like personal training. And all of a sudden he's generating $12,000, $13,000, $14,000 from that location. So we got 2 or 3 more locations like that. And we realized that if we had our own standalone location, we could actually train people in the evenings as well. So we finally, after having 5 locations that were inside of gymnastics centers throughout Orange County, the 6th one was a standalone. And he goes, hey, listen, people are asking me if they can do their own like this, but I don't know how to coach them. So we created a licensing program, no different than CrossFit. Well, great. You can have the Fit Body brand and we'll license it for you. And whatever we're doing here at these 5 locations, you could do there. Well, soon we were licensing more and more and more. And just to be good to people, hey, because they would ask, oh, are you going to put another Fit Body next to me? No. How about this? We'll give you a 5-mile radius, right? Here's how archaic we were, guys. Being in Orange County, if you give someone in Newport Beach a 5-mile radius, about 2 miles of that is in the ocean. Like that. We realized maybe that's a bad idea. If it should, the whole radius thing is, we need to rethink this. What I didn't realize was that by giving them a protected territory, by teaching them and holding them accountable, because if you're going to be a Fit Body Bootcamp, you can't charge less than $169 a month, because if you do, you're creating price erosion for all the other Fit Bodies across the county, right? So by setting the price, by giving protected territories, we had ventured into franchise territory. That's when the great state of California says, you're operating as a franchise and you owe us $2,500 per location as a fine. And at that point, we had 89 licensed locations. They might as well ask for $250 million because we didn't have that kind of money. Like, we were literally we were charging $2,000 buy-in fee and then $150 a month licensing fee. Like, where are we going to come up with that kind of money?
Yeah. So now, fast forward, how many years is it since you started? 700
locations. Just over 700 locations, and we're adding about 25 locations per month.
Wow. And what's your biggest challenge now with that?
Oh my gosh. Compliance.
What do you mean by that?
Well, we're sitting inside of Box and Burn, and I love, the moment I walked in here, and I love all types, like, I'm a gym connoisseur. Like, I love all types of gyms. And I come in here and I see the mural behind us and it's beautiful. And now imagine if all of a sudden you license one of these out to me and I build it just like this. But guys, I've got this great idea. I'm going to put a juice bar in the corner. Or guys, I'm going to put a kids club in the corner. Or hey guys, I'm going to put whatever. I'm going to put carpet bonded foam on the floor and make it look like a Fit Body Bootcamp. By the way, that's why our floors are still carpet bonded blue foam. That's what a gymnastics center's flooring is, right? So people are like, My daughter does gymnastics on floors like that. It's like, yeah, that's where we got the idea from. And so compliance, both on the ownership side and on the client side, because then the clients will, of course, hey, I got a smoking deal. I want my neighbor to get the smoking deal. Well, you got that smoking deal 3 years ago when you signed up at that location. Now the prices are different. So compliance is one of the big challenges that we have. Knockoff brands, literally, like if you remember coming to America with Eddie Murphy, there was McDonald's and there was McDonald's, right? We have fake Fit Body boot camps out there that we have to literally lay down the hammer of, and I always tell the HQ, I was like, hey, lay down Thor's hammer. Like I have no mercy for anyone who opens up a fake Fit Body boot camp. From time to time, we've even had actual franchisees who own one, but popped open 2 more elsewhere using the same systems. And we don't find out until a new territory, someone wants that territory. They go, yeah, but there's already a Fit Body there. No, there's not. We're looking on our map.
You're saying that's an issue. Clearly it's an issue, but I always think about the CrossFit brand, right? I think it's over 50% of the revenue that they generate is from lawsuits against companies trying to use the CrossFit name.
Right.
So they actually make more from people trying to use the name who shouldn't be than they do off the people that have got the CrossFit brand.
Well, you want to hear something interesting?
So once you get to that level where you've established the franchise so much, then people trying to replicate that is also revenue in a way, right?
There's also cost involved.
There's cost involved and there's karmic cost involved. And I'm not by any means a tree hugging, woo-woo, let's go light an incense. I'm not that guy. I'm very pragmatic. But I believe in karmic justice. And so we'll lay down Thor's hammer. I shouldn't say that. We should probably do. Anyway, we will pursue any kind of litigation we want. Mm-hmm. But most of the time, they just stop because we come with so much clause and things that they just stop. We've never sued anyone, and I've yet to be sued in the 18 years that I've been in business.
Really?
Yeah. And I can't say that for a lot of people because I never burn a bridge. I know that for our industry, the world now, because of the internet, it's so connected. I never burn a bridge, and I knew that long ago because it's one of the lessons my dad taught me. It was just like, just don't burn a bridge.
Yeah.
Don't talk bad about anyone.
Yeah.
The word will get to them.